Good morning, welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We have some very nice conditions in store for today and through the weekend, and even the start of the week on Monday. We'll see temperatures today in the upper 70s, lower 80s on Saturday, mid 70s on Sunday, and back to the upper 70s on Monday before we see a shift of seasons as it would be with those temperature changes from the 70s back to the 50s once we move into Tuesday. So some much cooler weather looks into the forecast for the middle portion of next week. We're going to have no chance of lightning or precipitation today. Through the weekend, we'll start to see a chance of some rainfall on Monday as a cold front moves through. And then it looks like we're going to have a good chance of rainfall on Halloween, especially for Tuesday evening or Halloween evening. As we move into our sounding from this morning, freezing level around 15,000 feet. We see our winds out of the westerly to west-southwesterly and fairly light in general, around 25 knots up to 12,000 feet. And once you get above 6,000 feet, those winds become more west-southwesterly, and then back to the west-northwest at 25,000 feet, peaking at 38 knots this morning. Our current surface analysis, high pressure in control. We have a weak boundary or trough northwest of our region that's providing those areas some more cloudiness. This cloudiness will move through the region this evening or late afternoon, giving us more clouds across the region, but no chance of precipitation, as we'll just see some upper level and mid-level cloudiness move in the region. As far as our satellite imagery goes this morning, you can see that thicker cloud cover mainly in the form of mid and upper level cloudiness across the western mid-Atlantic states. That's going to be moving towards our region for later on this afternoon and the evening hours. But overall, for the next several days, the European model here shows that area high pressure off the coast, giving us that warm southwesterly, westerly flow for today into tomorrow as well into Sunday. Sunday, we'll try to see a little backdoor boundary come towards and through the region, but really not going to provide us with all that much of a change of our weather. See that high temperature come down a few degrees as we'll have more winds off the water for Sunday. And on Monday, we'll see those winds become more southwesterly to west-southwesterly, and that's going to give us some warm temperatures once again, the upper 70s on Monday. See this frontal boundary stretching off to our west on Monday afternoon into Monday evening. We'll see that cold front move through the region, giving us a chance of a few light rain showers Monday evening. And then Tuesday, we're going to see a potent upper-level disturbance. Looks like it'll move into the Great Lakes. That's going to cause a surface boundary to set up over our region and an area low pressure develop along that surface boundary. And that's going to give us, looks like, a good chance of rainfall for Tuesday evening. So if you do have any trick-or-treating plans for Tuesday evening, looks like it could be a wet one across the region. And it will be cooler as well. We'll see temperatures on Tuesday in the 50s as well as Wednesday. We'll see this area low pressure develop off the mid-Atlantic northeast coast on Wednesday. That's going to provide us with some AM morning rain showers across the region, windy conditions for Wednesday afternoon, and you can see some snowfall across the interior northeast states on Wednesday, and with that we'll see some colder air move into our region. That's going to allow us to see some chilly conditions as well on Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday morning. And then Thursday we'll see a cold start to the day, it looks like, with high pressure building in, that colder air mass in place. So we'll see some temperatures in the 30s, it looks like, on Thursday, and then only rebounding into the 50s for Thursday afternoon. So looking at our risk chart for today, looking at those beautiful conditions across the region, green chart across the board, high of 78 degrees today, low tonight of 63. We'll see those winds west-southwesterly to southwesterly today, around 7 to 12 knots. Tonight we'll see those winds calm slightly and becoming more west-southwesterly once again, 6 to 11 knots by tomorrow morning. As far as our terminal forecast goes, we'll see VFR conditions the next 24 hours, just seeing periods of more upper and mid-level cloudiness across the region, especially during the late afternoon, evening hours today. And then we'll see some more mostly sunny skies for Saturday morning across the region, just a few clouds around 5 and 10,000 feet. Our tides are currently running normal. I'm looking at Saturday into Sunday. Saturday, mostly sunny, near record warm temperatures expected, a high of 82 degrees. Saturday night, mostly clear to partly cloudy, unseasonably mild, a low of 63. And for Sunday, partly to mostly cloudy and warm, a high of 75 degrees. Green chart across the board for Saturday into Sunday, so some really nice conditions. As I mentioned, Sunday, a few degrees cooler than Saturday with that record high expected of 82. The previous record was 81, or is still 81, expected to beat that with that 82 degree forecasted high on Saturday. But you can see here, temperature about 7 degrees cooler on Sunday due to that little boundary kind of moving through the region, shifting our winds more out of the south, the southeast on Sunday. And then for the next 7 days, there's very warm temperatures from now through Monday. Then we see, as I mentioned, kind of a shift of seasons from Tuesday through Thursday, more fall-like to possibly feeling more like winter on Wednesday, with temperatures in the lower to mid-50s, possibly seeing some upper 50s on Thursday, but that overnight low on Wednesday and Thursday around 38 degrees. Could see some locations inland near freezing on Thursday morning, and we're getting that time of year when the growing season will come to an end, and we'll start seeing some freezing temperatures overnight. But looks like that setup, as far as the long range go, could be the second week in November, which is fairly seasonable or typical for this area. Well, that's going to complete our 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. I hope everybody has a great weekend, enjoying this nice warm weather we have, and we'll be back on Monday morning, 8:15 at 10 a.m.